Welcome to Love God, Love Others. Confess all to God and come into a right relationship with Him, though there still may be consequences. Read the Word of the Lord, follow His ways, and love God, love others. Today, we continue 2 Samuel with chapters 10 through 13. 2 Samuel 10, Wrongs of Respect. I will show kindness to Hanun, son of Nahash, just as his father showed kindness to me. The Ammonite nobles thought David's delegation was up to no good. Hasn't David sent them to you to explore the city and spy it out and overthrow it? So Hanun seized David's men, shaved off half of each man's beard, cut off their garments in the middle of the buttocks, and sent them away. Surprise! This caused an uproar. The Ammonites hired 20,000 Arameans, and they all went to war. Be strong, and let us fight bravely for our people and the cities of our God. The Lord will do what is good in his sight. Jacob and Abishai ran off the Ammonites and Arameans, but the Arameans regrouped and returned. David's men then killed 40,000 Arameans. Question: will I faithfully go to battle for God? 2 Samuel 11 shows David begin a spiritual collapse. Isn't this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite? She came to him, and he slept with her. The woman conceived and sent word to David, saying, I am pregnant. David should have been leading his army. Put Uriah in front line where the fighting is fiercest. Then withdraw from him, so he will be struck down and die. David knowingly had an adulterous affair with Bathsheba, tried to cover it up, and then sent Uriah to his death. After the time of mourning was over, David had her brought to his house, and she became his wife and bore him a son. But the thing David had done displeased the Lord. Instead of confessing, David continued to cover his sin. Question: have I left anything hidden from God? 2 Samuel 12 caused contempt and continued consequences. The Lord has taken away your sin. You are not going to die, but by doing this, you have made the enemies of the Lord show utter contempt. The son born to you will die. Nathan the prophet said David had despised the word of the Lord, for the penalty of adultery was death. But David by now had confessed. While the child was still alive, I fasted and wept. Can I bring him back again? I will go to him, but he will not return to me. Calamity began with this child, but continued consequences with others. Then David comforted his wife Bathsheba, and he went to her and lay with her. She gave birth to a son, and they named him Solomon. Question: what consequences of my acts are still at issue? 2 Samuel 13 escalates the conflict, but he refused to listen to her, and since he was stronger than she, he raped her. David did nothing to Amnon for what he had done to his sister Tamar. Strike Amnon down, then kill him. So Absalom's men did to Amnon what Absalom had ordered. And David again did nothing. And the spirit of the king longed to go to Absalom, for he was consoled concerning Amnon's death. Question: can I hold myself accountable to save myself and others? 2 words: personal accountability. If I'm doing all God has called me to do, I won't have time to do the don'ts. Turn from the temptations to the blessings and love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.